Hi everybody. Sparky just jumped up on the counter and he decided to knock his little butt down on the keyboard and start the recording. So since he started the recording, I'll just go ahead and talk to you. It's time, as usual, to do our daily dollar daily change routine. Hopefully you've been doing it for the last couple of days. I won't come on every day and tell you it's time to put a dollar in the dollar bin and your change in your change bin. Say hi, Sparky. You're such a cute puppy. He's really tired today. It looks like he's gonna park right here. All right. So anyway, here we go. This is the wallet. Here's the buck. Here's the daily dollar bin, which, by the way, I'm actually keeping in my living room right now because if I put it anywhere else, I'm afraid I'll forget about it. So I've been keeping it in my living room where my TV and everything is. So here goes the dollar into the bin so you can all see it. Resist the urge to count this money. It's starting to look like a lot, right? You can look in there and see that there's a fair amount of dollars in there. Resist the urge to count it because this money doesn't matter to you on how much is in there. Now here's my daily change bin. So we'll get it open. And holy crap, I have a lot of change. So I'm going to take all my change. Let me see if I can see. You can see all my change. I'm going to go in the daily change bin. There we go. And resist the urge to count this. This will be a little more frustrating to count because it's coins, which is good. But don't count either one of these bins. At this point in time, you're just operating off of faith that we're going to do something cool with both of these. So leave them alone, don't count them. We are going to actually do our first project, although I'm going to let you kind of do it on your own and I'm not going to give you a timeline for it. I want you to think of something nice that you can do for someone that you know or someone that you don't know that doesn't cost you any money at all. Now, what I started doing over this past week is I'm committed to myself that I'm going to make it a point to open the door for as many people as I can. See, Sparky wants to say hi again. I'm going to open the door for as many people as I can when I'm out and about. Because you don't really see a lot of that going on anymore. Everybody's in such a hurry and they all hold the door open for themselves. And so I'm making it a point to open the door for others. And I'm seeing some different results. One of the things that I see is sometimes people don't acknowledge it at all, which is fine because we're going to do good things that's going to impact others. And it doesn't matter if we get thank yous back because we know that what we're doing is making the world a better place. And so if people don't thank us, it's okay. They don't have to. So if you open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you, you don't need to go, "You're welcome," when they walk through. Let them go and just smile to yourself. You open the door for them. They didn't have to acknowledge it. So I see a little bit of that. And then I also get several people that say thank you in various forms of acknowledging or whatever. You gonna go? So that's cool. The one that I remember the most was kind of funny to me, but it brightened up my day. So actually what this lady did for me was make me have a little happier day. And it's actually spread into a few days because every time I tell this story, I love it. I went down to the bank the other day and I saw this older lady. She's not an old lady, but an older lady. And she was getting close to the bank door. And I know if I had picked up my pace a little bit, I could actually catch up to her or just be like a step behind her. So what I did is from where I was, I called out and just said, you know, if you'll hold on just a minute, I'll open the door for you. And she acknowledged me and stopped and let me open the door. And this particular bank has another door inside. So when you walk in the first door, you have to go to one more door that takes you through I think it's a metal detector or something, and you can only go through that one at a time, and it's a little, almost like a little foyer, but it's like a little glass room that you walk through, and you can only go through by yourself. So this lady, when I opened up the door for her and let her go in, she went up to that other door and stopped in front of the other door and waited for me to get through the first door and actually come up to that door and open it for her, even though I know she knows I can't walk through that door with her because she has to go through it by herself. I just thought it was fun, not funny, but fun to me that she would walk up to the other door and stand there and wait for me to come up, because I actually needed to, it took me a few steps to catch up to her, for me to come up and open a door that I can't even go through. So you gotta love old ladies for that. And so that little story brightens up my day. So hopefully you're able to think of something that you can do for others, and maybe even on a regular basis that's free. You don't have to do anything that costs any money at this point. Just do something nice, and you don't have to even do it regularly. You can do a little one-time nice thing if you want. Me opening doors regularly is what I'm trying to do it helps actually, by the way, better myself. By the way, too, on the opening doors thing, there's been times when I've stood at the door for a good 30 seconds to a minute while everybody goes through. Don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes. Let them go through. And when those people who say thank you, this is another thing I've started doing. I'm trying to do. I don't always do it. But I try. When people say thank you to me, I try to say it was my pleasure, or it is my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Instead of no problem. I get that no problem these days means it was no big deal or the reality, but the words my pleasure, I think, are just a little bit nicer. So although I don't successfully get my pleasure out all the time, every time somebody thanks me, I do try to say my pleasure when they say thank you. Oh, it was my pleasure. Or you're welcome. I do both. You're welcome is a good one instead of no problem, but no problem is okay. And so you're welcome. Let them be welcome for it. You're welcome. And, oh, it was my pleasure. That too. Two good phrases to incorporate. So do something nice for somebody just for the heck of it. Don't expect anything back, including the thank you. Okay? Because what we're going to be doing to help change the world, we're not expecting that the world comes back and thanks us for everything that we do. Some of the stories that I tell you are not for you to go, oh, yay for him. It's more to give you an idea of things I'm doing that you can do with me, or you can have other ideas too. So I'm not looking for the pat on the back, and I'm not looking for the big thank you either. And when I tell you the stories, I'm not looking for the glorification here. There will be many stories that I'll have that I won't tell because they don't need to be told. One good example or so can help you guys. So hopefully you're doing your daily change. You're doing your daily dollar. We're going to have another bin soon. I'll talk about it when the time is right. And just go out and do something nice for somebody and enjoy the fact that you're doing it. Okay? So have a great night, and we'll see you soon.